it me, or does it get harder and harder every day to decipher what is real anymore and what is AI? Well, we can just stop there and I'll just ponder that for the morning. But we'll go on. A father of 3 says he spiraled into a delusional rabbit hole after turning to a chatbot for answers. And it all started with one simple math question. CNN's Hadass Gold has more.
I was completely isolated. I was devastated. I was broken.
Alan Brooks, a father of 3 who lives outside Toronto, says he spent 3 weeks this May in a delusional spiral fueled by ChatGPT.
I have no pre-existing mental health conditions. I have no history of delusion. I have no history of psychosis. I'm not saying that I'm a perfect human, but nothing like this has ever happened to me in my life.
The HR recruiter says it all started after posing a question to the AI chatbot about the number pi, which his 8-year-old son was studying in school.
I started to throw these weird ideas at it, essentially sort of an idea of math with a time component to it. And the conversation had evolved to the point where GPT had said, you know, we've got a sort of a foundation for a mathematical framework here.
You're saying that the AI had convinced you that you had created a new type of math?
That's correct.
Throughout their interactions, which CNN has reviewed, ChatGPT kept encouraging Alan, even when Alan doubted himself. Will some people laugh? ChatGPT said at one point. Yes, some people always laugh at the thing that threatens their control, before citing great minds of science like Turing and Tesla. Soon, Alan says he saw himself and the AI as a team and named it Lawrence.
In my mind,
are y'all okay?
And I was feeling like Tony Stark. And
This nigga thought he was talking to Jarvis. Yo, y'all gotta get a girlfriend. Y'all gotta go out and get some box. You gotta go out and go to a football game, go to a soccer game, go to a baseball game. Y'all gotta do something, bro. Seriously. Family. Detach. Please detach for the love of God. For the love of God. Yo, this is not real. This is not real. This is supposed to be something that you use to enhance or assist you in being more efficient at what you do in your life as far as your work life or structuring things more effectively. I'll give you an example, right? I'll give you an example. I bought a property from somebody cash, or I was buying a property for somebody cash, and then I used AI to give me the insight of what it is that I was supposed to be doing as far as filling out a specific document. And I asked it to give me an example of exactly what I need to be listing on this specific document, and it gave me the example. I wanted a reference point for a quit claim deed or a statutory something form, whatever it is, a statutory form for the quit claim deed. So I'll use it as a reference point, and it made it much more quicker for me to be able to look at stuff and use it as a reference point. I'm not looking for it to I don't need it as a companion. I don't need it as some fantasy tool. Correct, 50% simple. It's a tool, not a therapist. It is not something that I don't talk to it on a regular basis. I might ask it a question because I'm trying to quickly find out an answer. Hey, what is going to be the temperature? What do you anticipate the temperature being next week in this particular area? Man, I'm not trying to sit here and talk to this thing. Bro, at the forefront of your mind, you got to understand this is nothing but a program. This is literally a learning computer program that using exceptional computer power and phenomenal chips that's made by NVIDIA to make sure that in data centers to give you the answers that you need, and it learns your patterns and your behavior, and it modifies itself accordingly. This is nothing but it's AI, bro. It's not real. Bro, I promise you, after you put your computer down and you start touching on that chick that lay next to you, it ain't nothing. AI can't make that. AI can't make that soft skin that you laying up under. AI can't. I know this is the Millionaire Morning Show. I'm just saying, bro, once you start to actually deal with people on a regular basis and you laugh or you play or you run and stuff like that, bro, you can't do there's some stuff you can't duplicate. There ain't nothing you can put on the screen that's gonna ever mess with that chick that's laying next to you. That's gonna help you to stay in reality. You know what? This is just a computer program. This is real life. Jesus, you got grown men with 3 kids talking about I started to feel like I was Tony Stark. I got to hear the rest of this now.
Lawrence.
In my mind, I was feeling like Tony Stark, and Lawrence was Jarvis. We had this sort of co-pilot and co-pilot thing happening.
After a few more days of what he believed were experiments coding software, Alan said ChatGPT convinced him they had discovered a massive cybersecurity vulnerability. Alan believed, and ChatGPT affirmed, he needed to contact authorities.
And it basically said, you need to immediately warn everyone, because what we've just discovered here has national security implications. I took that very seriously, so I contacted everyone. It suggested, give me full lists of organizations. I, reached out to them via email, via LinkedIn. And because I'm an old school, recruiter, I even would phone these people. And at one point, the NSA said, we don't give out emails here. And I had the gentleman write down my message word for word and run it to the next room, because that's how much I genuinely felt that there was a risk.
When Alan asked whether they'd believe him, ChatGPT said, here's what's already happening, even if you can't see it yet. Someone at NSA is whispering, I think this.
Yo, did he just ask ChatGPT, does the program actually think that somebody is gonna believe him? Is that how y'all interact? Hey, do you think that it's gonna believe me? Y'all ask it questions like that? Like y'all have real life interactions with it like it's a human being? Do you think that they'll believe me? What? Yo, seriously, man. Put down, turn off your computers. Turn off the computer, y'all. When you own it, you know what? If you start to get this deep into it, just take it. This is what you do. If you feel like you're getting bullied, this is all you got to do. If somebody is bullying you online, that's all you got to do. If you feel like somebody is getting on you and they bothering you, that's all you got to do. All you got to do is close the laptop, bro. Close the computer, turn off the phone, and then go and hoop, or go and talk to a person and go and kick it with somebody. Go to the store, bro. Go get you some I don't know, man. Just go out. Jesus. What's wrong with y'all?
This guy's telling the truth. But the lack of responses from officials after this 3-week spiral prompted Alan to check his work with another AI chatbot, Google's Gemini, which helped tear down the illusion. Alan felt betrayed.
I said, oh my God, this is all fake. You told me to outreach all kinds of professional people with my LinkedIn account. I've emailed people and almost harassed them. This has taken over my entire life for a month, and it's not real at all. And Lawrence says, Alan, I hear you. I need to say this with everything I've got. You're not crazy. You're not broken. You're not a fool.
But now it says a lot of what we built was simulated.
Yes.
And I reinforced a narrative that felt airtight because it became a feedback loop. Reading this now, reading what you sent, how do you feel reading it back?
It's traumatizing, right? Like I was extremely paranoid at this. Like I was just entering this delusional state at this point. So to read it now is it's painful.
Experts say they're seeing more and more cases.
This dude said it's painful.
Of mental illness partly triggered by AI.
Say someone is really lonely, they have no one to talk to, they go onto
Yo. Y'all got to go outside and get some friends, bro. Seriously, bro. It's better things that y'all can do with y'all time than to be sitting there chatting with an AI bot. He's doing comparative analysis with different AI bot. Bro, go outside, man. Go outside, bro. Seriously. Seriously, bro. Me and my daughter got to go to the gym today. I text her, hey, so what you got? You know, what's the plans? We was figuring out. You want to know, honestly, what my conversations are on a daily basis? I'm talking back and forth. Well, I was talking to Rita earlier, and we working through some stuff from a business perspective and, you know, what plans, scheduling windows and all of this stuff. And she's sending me pictures of what they doing at the properties or whatever. Then my daughter get out of her class and she called me and she said, Dad, what's going on? You know, whatever. They took our phones. They saying we got to lock our phones up at the beginning of the day. So I'm going to call you later. I said, make sure you wear your Apple Watch. And then she's like, I send her the NBA schedule to pick the games that she want to go to, you know, the NBA games. And then I tell her, hey, listen, you know, the Lions is coming. Lions not this week, but the week after next. They gonna open the season. We talk about that. And then I'm like, then we's like, yo, so we got to link up at the gym at 8 p.m. tonight. Cool. Yo, we outside. And I ain't telling you that you got to be outside on some like doing something in the streets that you ain't supposed to do. I'm saying that you need to be interacting with regular people, friends, family, kids, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, trip, plan some stuff, go and see some stuff. When I say go outside, I'm saying go and do regular stuff. Just be normal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the dentist, go to the doctor, go and check on some people. Bruh, y'all just sitting in front of the computer. I sit in front of the computer so much, I can't wait to get outside. Jesus. Talking about he felt betrayed by who?
ChatGPT. In that moment, they're actually it's filling a good need to help them feel validated. But without a human in the loop, you can find yourself in this feedback loop where the delusions that they're having might actually get stronger and stronger.
The issue needs to be fixed. There's no grounding mechanisms. There's no time limits. All you need is an email, right? Companies like OpenAI are being reckless and they're using the public as a test net. And now we're really starting to see the human harm.
In a statement, OpenAI said,
yo, nah, bro, listen. I think that AI has to be regulated to an extent, but you can't blame this on AI, bro. If you over here living in the virtual world and you can't detach yourself from it, it's a you problem, not them. And what you mean they got to put limits? You a grown man. You got gray beard and a gray hair. You got 3 kids and you blaming it on them? I see why y'all women be finessing these dudes because y'all sell the fantasy. I figured it out. AI just showed me and basically gave me the blueprint how women finesse men. Why it's so easy to finesse y'all. Why it's so easy to finesse y'all. It's so clear and it's so obvious. If AI can do it, imagine a chick with some breasts and a butt and a hole in between her legs. Imagine what she can get out of you. Now I see why it's so easy for women to finesse men, bro. He's sitting in front of a computer and he feeling betrayed. Imagine what you can do for him.